Hello, everybody, and a good day to you all. Today, I am talking about The Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power, season number 2, episode number 1, 11 Kings Under the Sky. In this episode here, we have a lot of things happening. We have a lot of things going on. Mostly focusing on pretty much three people. We first go on Sharon. Hope I say the name right. I keep saying, every time I say it, it sounds like I'm saying it wrong. But we focus on Sharon. We get more of his backstory on how he got to the point that he is now. We focus on Gladriel, the High King, and also this new character who get introduced. Serdan, who's like the elder of the elves. I think he's the elf. I didn't see his ears, so it's hard to tell. He's the person that Elrond respects whole lot, and everybody else respects him as well too. So if he agrees with what's going on, then everybody else get along. If he doesn't agree with what's going on, then everybody will say, "Okay, my bad." But so you introduced to him, and we're also following the the stranger, or should I say pre Gandalf, and on his journey with the pre hobbits, and we're following Adar, who's like this half elf, half orc person who he was the reason he's the guy who betrayed Sharon in the first place that caused him to go on his journey, and now he's pretty much taking over the orcs almost in a way like he's their king in a way. So you got these storylines going on as well, and you pretty much get the backstory of Sharon, like who betrayed him, what happened to him when he died when he died, and then how he got his new body, because whatever he is, he's something else like this. He's like he kind of looked like a symbiote when he was killed. Like he looked like a symbiote, and you see him like slowly get his like body back especially when he like consumed some woman, and then Presco changed. He pretty much turned himself into a whole new body and a whole new man. Now I don't know how powerful he is just yet, because they have showed him use his powers in this episode. They even showed him use his powers last time as well too. That he is powerful, but he's not usually using it that much. Now I don't know. He's playing the long game, trying to make sure manipulate things and make sure that things happen in his favor. So when he finally does reveal himself, he can finally make things happen. Or he's just not as powerful just yet. Because even when he met Ador again, and he's back in front of he's in front of the person who actually betrayed him, who he can kill pretty easily. But he bows down to him and says he's going to serve him. Matter of fact, he not only bowed down to him, he put his head down to his feet and says he's going to bow down. I said, wow, he can just kill you just like that, but yet he's not doing that. Like, interesting. I don't know why he's doing that. Because things though, they would never see it coming. They think he's just a regular human. Even the humans who betrayed humanity to work alongside this guy just see him as a lowly human, because they think he's still the king, but he's not. So, let's see how that goes. And also, you had the stranger. He's on his mission now. Looks like he's trying to find he having visions of his staff. I'm not sure that's where he's trying to go or what he's trying to do just yet, but he's trying to go to some place. You have one of the pre hobbits helping him out along his journey. What can she do? Help out? Not much, but she's there just for my pretty much support and make sure he stays on track and help him find the place where he's going as well too. You slowly see he started to getting more of his senses back as well, who he is as well. I don't think they ever said his name just yet. They did. I don't remember them hearing him say a name. And I'm still not exactly sure what his purpose is and what he's trying to do. But he's having these visions, and so he's trying to do something. Because he's Gandalf, so I don't know where he's going. Where this is pre Gandalf, before Gandalf became Gandalf. So far, it wasn't that bad. I actually enjoyed this episode and enjoyed where it was going. Gladriel wasn't a pain in here like she was last time, because last time she was very bossy, very pushy, very opinionated. She thought she was better than everybody. Everybody thought she was smarter than everyone as well too, and she acted accordingly too. It's one thing when a person knows they're smarter than everybody, and somebody who actually is smarter than everybody. And she wasn't smarter than everybody. She just thought she just knew she was. And so she kind of acted very arrogant, and I didn't even like her as a character. But now that she realized she's the reason why all this crap happened in the first place, and also why Sharon's almost in a position to get his power back again, just like, oopsie, this is my fault. Yeah, this is your fault. This is your fault. Because That starts off with them, her chasing down. And even though she did make the mistake, she still hasn't quite learned yet either. Matter of fact, no one has learned. The only person that seemed to have learned from them was the problem that happened is Elrond. We found out that Sharon is back, and actually she's part of it. And Sharon was also part of the whole ring making in the first place. So he's in his mind, okay, now he's the bad guy. Sharon's the bad guy. Ultimate evil incarnate. He is the reason why we have these rings. He was part of the process of these rings being made. What if he corrupted them? And by putting these rings on, it'll corrupt us. So how about we just destroy these things and then call it a day? Now, if they actually did do that, that would change the whole entire history of the Lord of the Rings completely altogether. None of this stuff would have had to happen, and Sharon would not have won. But it's not going to happen. We already know it's going to go down a dark path, and so even though he's the voice of reason, he makes perfect sense. The ring power is still drawing him in. And I gotta say one thing for sure: the rings are pretty. I mean, they are quite nice. I mean, it was the only part I thought was kind of funny. We watched the High King, Galad. He has all these rings on his finger already, but yet he still wanted another one. So I said, dude, you are ringed up. He still wanted another ring, and you can tell even when Elrond, whose heart's in the right place, wants to destroy the rings. Even he was feeling the pull of the rings in his hand, of his hand, and so he know that, and he pretty much jumped off a cliff to make sure they didn't get it. Went to the elders of all the elves, spoke to him and said, "Hey, no, Sharon's back. The rings and all this stuff like that too. The rings are right here. We need to destroy these things." And he said, "Okay, well, let's see what happens." And he was going to go out to the middle of he said, "I'm going to take him out in the middle of the ocean. We're going to drop it down there, and nobody can find him. And bing, bang, boom, problem solved. What presto changeo." And then the power even compelled him not to do it. I said, "Oh no," because he was the eldest of the elders, and so he comes with respect. And if he said no, they probably would have backed off. They probably changed everything. But because of the situation and where the story is going, that didn't happen. I mean, even though I knew it was going to happen anyway, there was no shockers here, but it's just sad to see. And it's so weird to me how nobody notices that Sharon was a part of this. The thing is, though, the ring power's pull is so strong. They're convincing themselves that, well, he didn't touch the rings. Yeah, he didn't touch them. I mean, because he didn't physically put his hands on them and do some like oogie boogie. He probably they still could be corrupted. It could be something. Things though, is there a reason why he wants things to happen? Do you think that make you take some pause? I said, why was he involved in this? Why he wanted to have these rings? If he's the bad guy and he wants to take over the world, why would he want to give something that give us power? What advantages would this give him? Why would he make something that would hurt him? He wouldn't. He would make sure whatever happened, it works in his favor. So why not? Why are we helping him out? By putting these rings on, we're pretty much agreeing to his plan. Don't you get it? You're so silly. You are so silly. What are you talking about? That's like a known cannibal. Kills multiple people, eats them, right? Opens up a restaurant, and you go to it. Like, why? That's not steak. That's people. That is people. We all know he's a cannibal. He is known for this. I don't know why he's not dead or in jail. But he has their own restaurant, and you're going to it. That doesn't make no sense. That makes sense to you? No. Nothing's clicking in your brain saying, "I think this is wrong." No. Okay. I guess I'm crazy then. I guess so. I mean, this dude jumped off a cliff, swam to I don't know how wherever to find this guy, just to have him come back to give him. He did all that for nothing. I thought, wow, I could have stayed dry. Wow. I almost died to try to save the whole entire world. You just give it back to him. That just sucks on to no end. Now, with the whole strange stuff with the pre-Gandalf stuff, that's still not really going anywhere just yet. We just watched them going on a journey. But look at things that started to happen there because it was actually lost for a pretty long time. And then another Hobbit came over and said, "Hey, I got the map and everything as well too. That could tell us where we're supposed to actually go because this place is kind of like enchanted. And if you don't know what you're doing, it'll just make you lost. You're going to loop for it forever." And there's this what? The one that we keep. I saw that rock like 85 times. So now they're actually going because they had to sing a certain song. Within the song gave them the direction where to go, and they said, "Oh, we did it all wrong. We were doing it all wrong." Yeah, yeah. But so far, I haven't really done anything with that episode so far. But so far, the episode wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. Because the one thing for sure about the show, I really do enjoy is the visuals. The visuals on this show and the CGI and special effects on the show are just amazing. Wow, it was better than than a lot of movies that came out recently, which kind of sucks. This is a TV show. They put a lot of money in this thing, so they better turn things around because the last season was not that great. So let's see what this goes here. So far so good. I'm not celebrating the show just yet, but I'm saying for this first episode wasn't bad. So let's see where this goes. I mean, this could be the high. This could be high this show can go. It could tank before this. Well, we had a good run. One episode and that's all we got. Because the thing is that we still haven't seen everybody else yet in this world. So let's see how this is going. I'm looking forward to see how this is going to come together. That's too. So we will see. So leave comments down below. Let me know what you thought of this episode of Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power. If you haven't watched it, if you haven't watched it, check it out for yourself. Hopefully you watch it. You want to enjoy, have fun watching it too. So give me a chance to like, hit the thumbs up, shaboop, and subscribe to my channel and share. I really would appreciate it. Also, links down below. Connection to my social media. You want to follow me there. Thank you so much. And also to my store, my soul thing, my shirts and socks, everything else and whatnot. See some stuff, buy some stuff. I really would appreciate it. Like I always say, in my dreams of life, I am the Ninja Rabbit. Peace out, people.